on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Miami Heat here at the American Airlines Arena. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. So, Clark, this season is really only just getting started.
Here we go.
Think these teams are all coming together well?
More or less, that's the case. I mean, things are clicking better for some than others. That's normal and expected. But we've got a lot of time for squads to coalesce and figure their stuff out.
Butler against Robinson. Brand outside. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Here's Vaughn. Outside Robinson. Good. Robinson's got the first points up on the board here for the Magic.
Got the look he wanted and capitalized.
And here is Whitney. Now here's Butler. Robinson pulls it in. Pass to Vaughn. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Eddie Jones.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Screen by Brand. Outside, Jones. All 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Vaughn, the pass to Robinson. 6 to shoot. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Brand. And here are the Heat. 4-point game. Butler kicks to Jones. And stolen by Miller. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Deep 2 from Robinson. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Nice inside-out ball movement, keeping the defense on its toes.
Whitney with it. Screen by Brand. Butler on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. And Butler gets it to go.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Here's Vaughn. He's covered by Whitney. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Rebounded by Whitney.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Brand. Butler against Miller. Now here's Butler. Not a lot of room. And that one, good.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to Boston. Vaughn, the pass to Miller. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. To the middle. And Robinson throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Heat trail by 4. Now Whitney. Still scoreless. Lets it go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Brand makes it off the glass.
A superb rebounder. That's the strength of his game in my mind. Brand really knows how to work the angles on the glass.
Pass to Robinson, and stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Whitney. Outside, Jones. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Magic have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Vaughn, the pass to LaFrentz. Miller outside, jacks up a 3. Miami grabs the miss. Brand's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Whitney. Brand outside. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Here's Coleman. And here is Whitney. Back to Butler. And they double up Butler. Here's Coleman, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yes, sir. Coleman knows a thing or 2 or 3 about flushing it home.
The Magic shooting to start out this game about 43%. Here's Robinson. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Butler. Whitney up top. Still without a basket. Pass to Jones. Fires the 3. The kick outside to Butler. And here is Whitney. Outside, Jones. Over Miller. And another basket for Miami.
Jones has such a smooth jumper, and he's a really good shooter.
Here's Vaughn. Pass to Robinson. Trying to get something going. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Heat with the lead. Whitney with it. Jones, no one around him. Again, the miss by Jones. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Vaughn. He's covered by Whitney. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. The Heat have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Pass to Brand. Now Butler. Down low. Here's Coleman. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Coleman's comfort level inside clearly on display, which is why his guys have confidence in him down there.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
Here's Vaughn. He's covered by Whitney. Here's Robinson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Now Whitney. No scoring in this one. Screen by Brand. Outside Butler. To the paint. Here's Coleman. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Textbook move right there as the roller in that situation.
The Magic trail by 5. Here's Vaughn. Outside Robinson. Over Butler. Another miss by Orlando. Miller against Jones. Pass to Whitney. Back to Jones. Butler on the wing. 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Vaughn, the pass to Miller. Here's Abdur-Rahim, covered by Brand. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And how about Abdur-Rahim not letting the defense affect that shot, just staying with the task at hand.
Here's Whitney. Scoreless thus far. Butler against Robinson. Butler feeling out of it. Here's Coleman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Coleman showing real intensity inside, getting right in the defense's face to draw the foul.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, unique is what Coleman is. Derek Coleman, a big man who can really shoot it, can play inside. He is a real matchup problem for the defense.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Eddie House has checked in for Jones, and James subbed in for Chris Whitney.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
Pass to Garrity. A three-pointer off the mark. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 16-5 run. Here's Butler, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That free throw, no good.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
And he sinks the second. The Magic trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
For the 3. Rebound by the Magic. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Here is House. Pass to Coleman. To the inside. Stolen by Robinson. Brand against Calderon. Going inside. Here's Garrity. Off target from outside. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Butler kicks to James. Pass to House. It's tipped.
This is the kind of rim protection he brings. Superb work coming away with the block.
Calderon for 3. Elton Brand grabs the board. Brand's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. James dishes to Brand. Here is House, guarded by Robinson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Finishing things off there with a dunk.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Calderon. He has yet to score. Pass to Robinson. They need this one. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
James looking it over. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Abdul Rahim, covered by Brand. No good on that one. And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Outside, House. Calderon pulls it in. The Magic trail by 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And Miami making a change here. Chandler's checked in. Time to change for the Magic. Perkins is checked in. And here is James. Still yet to score. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to Perkins.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Pass to Calderon. Here's Garrity. Hunter finds Hayes. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Calderon. And James pulls it down. The Heat leading by 6. Here's Abdul Wahab. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Calderon with it. Pass to Garrity. No good on the triple. Down low, here's Slater, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Pass to House. Lets it go from deep. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Calderon. Here's Perkins. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Look at him getting in there and fighting for the board. Love it.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
Miami leading by 8. Pass to House. 3-pointer. Hook shot. No good from Brand. Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Vaughn kicks to Perkins. Drains it from beyond the arc. Perkins got 8 points here in this quarter.
And talk about aggressive. He did not hesitate for a second off the catch.
Whitney against Calderon. To the left side wing. House. A good-looking shot from the wing. House has got 5 points so far.
Well, I like the setup there. Well done by Brand with the solid pick.
Pass to Abdur-Rahim. A fadeaway. Again, the Magic score.
And when he has to, Abdur-Rahim can stretch things out, putting up that silky mid-range jump shot.
And here's Brand. Here is House. He has 5. And it's Slater missing. Miller surveying the floor. Now Calderon. Here's Abdur-Rahim. 20 points for him last game against Boston.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
And it's Jones with the ball for Miami. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Eddie Jones.
An active scorer, Miller excels at putting pressure on defenders, really forcing them into a compromised position.
Coleman's checked in for Miami. LaFrancis checked in for Orlando.
Miller's a good teammate who's always ready to stroke it, and you've got to respect his attitude and the fact that he's always ready to produce.
Here's Whitney. Nothing on the board. Pass to House. A 3. And Abdur-Rahim pulls it down. The Magic trailing. Here's Calderon. Miller outside. Lock at 6. Vaughn, the pass to Abdur-Rahim. To the middle. Vaughn gets the bucket. Vaughn's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here is House. He's got 5. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for 1 more.
Well, I like the opportunistic attitude right there, as well as the aggressive finish inside.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Now at the line, Howe. 1.
Free throw, no good for House.
You got to put a body on Coleman, because when you don't, he'll hurt you.
The Magic trail by 4. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. To the paint. LaFrance passes to Calderon. No good with the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here is Brand. It's House outside. A 3-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 7-point Heat lead.
Attacking with a very confident jump shot.
Calderon passes to Abdur-Rahim. Looking to end the run. And the rejection by Brand.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play.
Caron Butler is checked in for Eddie House. And a change for the Magic. Robinson's checked in. Miami leading by 7. And here is Whitney. No scoring in this one. Now here's Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Butler against Robinson. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close
Take a
games,
break.
you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
First one falls for him. Robinson hits them both. So it's Miami now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Whitney. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 7. Vaughn, the pass to Miller. No good on the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside Butler, inside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Coleman can be so dominant at times, and these are the types of games he's capable of having.
Here's Vaughn. Pass to Robinson. Here's Vaughn. He's covered by Whitney. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 18. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Vaughn.
And when the ball is in his hands, you just feel like it's going in.
Pass to Butler. And the foul on Elton Brand. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
The Magic trail by 7. Here's Vaughn. 6 points for him. Pass to Robinson. Here's Vaughn. Whitney with it. To the middle. Here's Brand.
Not the tallest or most athletic big, but Brand using the smarts to get to the line. He can beat you with his mind.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
And he makes the first.
A double-double threat and superb defender. Brand is exactly what you'd want from your big man.
And so Brand nails both of them. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
The Magic trail by 9. Here's Vaughn. 6 points for him. Now Robinson. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Shot clock at 5. Orlando needs to get off a shot. LaFrentz takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Capitalizing from that mid-range. I love seeing him go to work in that area.
And here is Whitney, still without a basket. Brand outside. Rebound by the Magic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Vaughn. Here's Abdul-Rahim. And that one is good. And now just a 5-point Heat lead.
And you know what makes Abdul-Rahim so hard to handle in that low post is the number of moves he has. It's just a matter of which one is he going to use.
Now here's Butler. He has 7. He takes it in.
And you could tell, even in warm-ups, he was primed for a big night.
1:16 left in the first half. Here's Vaughn. He's covered by Whitney. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. 6 to shoot. Over Brand. And the rejection by Brand. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. .52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The Heat leading by 7. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Miller. Robinson passes to Vaughn. Back to Robinson. Down low, here's LaFrentz. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. LaFrentz has got his second bucket.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Pass to Brand. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler against Robinson, and it's Butler missing.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Here's Vaughn with 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Miami ahead, up by 3. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Miami leading by 3. Pass to Brand. Butler from outside. LaFrentz pulls it in.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Here's Vaughn. He's covered by Whitney. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Brand. Now here's Butler. Defense is right there. Out to Brand. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Whitney misses. The Magic trail by 3. Miller outside. Vaughn, the pass to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Uses both hands to slam it down.
He made extra sure that goes in.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Coleman. And here is Butler, guarded by Robinson. Misses off the right iron.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Vaughn. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Now here is Miller. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Good, and Miller gets the assist. Abdur-Rahim's got 8 points.
Tremendous feed there from Miller. Great awareness.
Miami trailing. Screen by Brand. Robinson against Butler. Back to Brand. Beyond the arc. Butler, no good. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
For Miami, they've gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Whitney with it. Still scoreless. Jones. Rebound by the Magic. LaFrentz got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Back to Robinson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Miami shooting 41% for the game. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Vaughn. He's covered by Whitney. They get it back.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And so now, a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Time to turn up the heat with your very own Miami Heat Dancer.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside Butler. To stop the drought, LaFrentz pulls it in. LaFrentz has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the paint. Here's Vaughn. He's covered by Whitney. Shot clock at 6. Right side Robinson. Drills it from outside. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for Orlando.
In operating out of that pick and roll, he finds some space and calls his own number.
There's a screen. Here's Butler, and it goes down 2 points. Butler's got 9 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is Miller. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Crafty move. And it's good on the layup. He's got 10.
And that wasn't easy, but he takes pride in being able to hit contested shots.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brand in the posts. Lays it up off the glass.
You can't let Brand get comfortable down there. He is a major threat inside.
Magic leading by 4. Here's Vaughn. 8 points for him. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. To the inside. Vaughn gets the bucket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. There's the screen. Butler against Robinson. Butler dishes to Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Though he is slight of build, Eddie Jones is extremely tough now. That's a strong move right there.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Time to turn up the heat with your very own Miami Heat Dancer.
And Miami making a change here. House is checked in. Jose Calderon. He's checked in for the Magic. Here are the Magic now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Down low. Robinson against Jones. Yep, that one goes. And now just a 2-point Magic lead
Well, it's great to see Jones finish inside, showing how he's a threat at the rim.
Calderon passes to Robinson. A three-pointer off the mark. Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock for the tie. Orlando grabs the miss. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Calderon. Outside Robinson. Over Butler. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter. The Heat trail by 4. Now Whitney. He has yet to score. Left side Jones. Drills the three-pointer.
He likes to shoot from back there. He's steady Eddie for a reason.
And here's Calderon. Pass to Vaughn. And here's Miller outside. Nailed from three-point land. Miller's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
It's House outside, and the Heat another 3.
And when I look at the box score, a higher percentage of assisted buckets is a great sign. Tells you the team is playing well offensively.
Now here's Calderon. Pass to Robinson. It's hauled in by the Heat. Whitney with it. It's House outside. Hits it from three-point range. House has got 16.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Vaughn. He's got 10. Miller kicks to Vaughn. To the middle. Here's LaFrentz. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So both teams making some changes here. Orlando's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Robinson. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. And that's 18 points for Robinson. James outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Hayes. The Magic with the lead. Pass to Hunter. Orlando moving the ball around. Hayes, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Miami Heat. And that one's good. House has got it all tied up now for the Heat.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
And for the Magic, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. Calderon against James. Calderon, no good. Miami's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. They get the rebound. Pass to House. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And he's checked in for the Heat. And Orlando has possession. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Here's Abdul Rahim. 10 points for him. Now here's Calderon. Shot clock at 5. Can't cash in from the high post.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
James outside. The Heat need to get a shot off. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. Heat lead by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. To the paint, here's Garrity. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. Calderon's got 3 assists tonight. The Heat shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Hunter. Elton Brand grabs the board. Brand's got his 16th rebound on the night. Calderon against James. Outside House. Here's Brand. And Abdul Rahim pulls it down.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Hayes, no good. And here's Miami. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's House. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. House has got 20 points.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Now here's Hayes. Clock at 6. Abdul Rahim can't hit. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And it's good for 2. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead. The Magic shooting 47%, pretty solid. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's James. Inside. From deep. Carries it from 3-point range. James has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Magic trail by 5. Hunter with a screen on James. Pass to Hayes. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. Calderon's got 4 assists in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor. Nothing
like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Abdul Wahab. Here's Slater. James outside. Launches it. Hunter grabs the miss. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Garrity to tie it up. Out to the wing. Here's Hayes. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here is House. And here's Brand. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, they got a clean look there.
It's Calderon with the ball for the Magic. Trailing by 4. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Here we go. fans, time to make some noise for your defense team.
Both teams will make substitutions. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Vaughn. Back to Miller. Outside Robinson. And the call will go against Caron Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Robinson. Four on the shot clock. It's Miller on the wing. This one for three.
And you love the pride Jones has in his defense. He makes life very difficult for shooting.
Pass to Whitney. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And it's Butler missing. The Magic trail by 4. In the corner, it's Robinson. And it's off from three-point range. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Jones. Here's Brand. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 19 rebounds. Here's Vaughn. Outside for Robinson. Off target with his three.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Jones, no luck. The Magic trail by 6. To the paint, trying to end the drought, and the rejection by 3.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
Here's Abdur-Rahim. They get a hand on it. Butler with the steal. Pass to Whitney.
Orlando foul. Glenn Robertson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Butler, guarded by Robinson. Now here is Brand. Three-pointer, Butler. Some solid defense from Robinson.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Vaughn. He's covered by Whitney. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Brand. The Heat leading by 6. Now Whitney. Outside, Jones. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Here's Vaughn. He's covered by Whitney. Outside, Robinson. Back to Miller. Here's Vaughn to end the drought. And Elton Brand pulls it down. On the wing, Jones. Guarded by Robinson. Jones, the pass to Brand. Rebound by the Magic. Pass to Vaughn. Goes up to the stripe. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
That's the look you want.
Miami leading by 6. And here is Whitney. Outside, Jones. They get it back. Brand. And then Brand with the dunk.
Love watching Brand slam it down. Powerful throwdown.
Well, Orlando shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Pass to Robinson. Six to shoot. Down low. Abdul Rahim can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
To the inside. It's intercepted. Here's Vaughn, defended by Jones. Here's Abdul Rahim. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson up top. Saves him with the putback.
So active a player. The big man, Abdul Rahim, is solid at getting to the offensive glass.
Here's Coleman. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Abdul Rahim. Here's Vaughn. From deep. Can't get it to go.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Robinson. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. Robinson hits them both.
Wow, coming through for his team at the line and cutting this down to a very tight game.
Butler against Robinson. Right side, Butler. Big time move inside.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
The Magic trail by 8. Outside, Robinson. And he misses the J.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here is Brand. Oh, that was a two-hander.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Heat.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Man, always nice to get win number one against the opponent. You'll be seeing a total of this matchup 4 times over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against the Magic.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Elton Brand.
Well, I thought the job he did on the glass was absolutely terrific, extremely physical. He left it all out there tonight.
Jones, he'll put it up there. That shot, no good. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Robinson with it. He's picked up by Brand. Beyond the arc. Not gonna go. Whitney with it. And so it's Miami winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.